So I have a couple questions for you. Do you like to save money? I do. Have you noticed that the cost of products nowadays have gotten so much more expensive? I have. So I wanted to make things simpler for you and share some tips on budget-friendly shopping without sacrificing nutrition or taste. Because when you're not spending an arm and a leg on your grocery bills, that gives you more money in your pocket to do the things that you're passionate about. So let's go ahead and dive on in with my top 5 tips for saving money at the grocery store. You're going to be making anything from scratch that you can. This Just Egg is $6 and it makes like 3 omelets. You can totally make your own out of lentils and just a couple of other ingredients for $1.30. Do the math, it saves you a lot of money and you know what ingredients are going into what you buy. None of those added preservatives or any other things. Simple, easy, and in my opinion, so much tastier. All right, so talking about homemade, another thing you can make on your own is protein powder. This is $2.50 a serving and it's got tons of ingredients. So you're paying $25 for 10 servings. That's crazy when you can literally buy dried peas and make your own pea protein. Again, minimal ingredients, you know what's going into it. Super simple source of protein for a fraction of the cost. Total game changer and money saver. So kind of piggybacking on my tip for saving money by making things at home, that includes minimalizing your ingredients and thinking outside the box. So this right here is TVP, textured vegetable protein. So instead of going and buying store-bought pre-made mock meats, you can buy TVP. I order mine bulk on Amazon and it's so much cheaper and it is an amazing meat substitute. It will take on the flavors that you want. It's super versatile. So this is another way that you can save money by not buying those faux meats at the grocery store, getting some TVP and creating it into whatever you like. Okay, so a tip that I have is buying dried beans. Look at the comparison. So this is $1.48 and you get 13 servings per container. Yes, it might take a little work, but it's worth it. Let's go check the prices on canned beans so that we can compare. All right, so a can of black beans, this is 82 cents and you get 3 servings per container. So if you do the math, you're getting twice as much food when you buy dried versus canned, and all you got to do is soak the beans. Wham bam, same thing. Saves you money. Here you go. So my next tip for you is going to be to buy frozen fruits and vegetables. Just like this big bag of frozen peaches. If you had bought this fresh, it would probably go bad before you can use it all. And another thing is sometimes these things are out of season. Like this is not in season right now. So I am able to buy it, having it had been just picked, packaged, buy it at the store, and I don't have to worry about whether that food is going to last. Some people feel like you might lose some of the nutritional value when you buy frozen, but it's not true. It actually holds its nutritional value really well. So don't be afraid to buy frozen fruits and vegetables. It is a great way to keep foods good for a really long time and not having to worry about whether you're going to be throwing away produce that goes bad. So my next tip is going to be to buy in bulk when you're able to. If you are like us, we have a big family, so I would prefer less frequent trips to the grocery store, and it actually saves you money when you buy in bulk. So if there are things that you can buy in bulk, even if you're someone who is single, if there is something that you eat a lot of, like rice or beans or peanut butter or herbs and spices, think buying bulk, especially herbs and spices. It will save you so much money. It is a money saver to buy in bigger quantities. Like with our rice, we buy, I think it's like 50-pound bags of rice, and we store them in buckets. And we go through so much rice, it's crazy. So it benefits us to buy that in bulk. So do yourself a favor, think of things that you eat often that are non-perishable that you can buy in bulk. You can go to Costco, you can go to Sam's Club, any bulk store, sometimes Whole Food stores, like especially your spices and stuff. You can go to a Whole Food store and they usually have a bulk spice section, and load up, store up those things that you use often so that you can save a little bit of money and make it last you longer. Less trips to the grocery store. Hey, less gas, that saves you money too. And the last tip that I will be leaving you with is going to be to check your price per ounce. So a lot of times we'll just look at the face value. Something is $10 versus something that is $7. That does not necessarily mean that that $7 product is saving you money. If the price per ounce is higher, you're spending more money in the long run. So when you look at the little sticker, it will tell you price per ounce. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it says per unit or per pound, but typically items will say price per ounce. So you want to actually learn how to read your stickers at the grocery store and look at the price per ounce and compare that instead of the face value, that full price. Break it down into the smaller size, compare your price per ounce, and bam, that is another way that you can save money when you are shopping for groceries. That's what I've got for you today, friends. I hope that this came useful to you and that you were able to utilize these tips and tricks that I shared with you today. And if you have any other tips that you would like to share, I would love to know your money-saving tips, and I'm sure other people would love to read it too. So leave a comment and let me know your thoughts and if you have anything you'd like to add. But that's all I've got for you today. Those are my top 5 tips to save you money, to be a budget-friendly spender at the grocery store. So as always, until next time, I hope you stay happy, stay healthy, and have a very blessed one. See you on the next video. Bye.